It's the show after the
Hello.
show. Just a little behind the scenes magic,
You
right?
gotta love live OTT. I think it's fantastic, you know?
So we have Katie Garner joining us today. She was our special guest host. Jana is having some angelic adventures. We'll talk about that
Yes.
later.
Yes.
But Katie, thanks for hanging out with us.
Rance, do you understand? Like, this is always, when I get the call to come fill in on the show, I beam. I'm so excited.
All right, we're regularly signed in. Katie
Love
will
it.
be in. So just a little bit of your background. People know Katie, but you are a meteorologist.
I am a morning meteorologist. Yeah, right here on WJXT. It's a weird way that I got into this field. You know, I became a meteorologist at 28.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Old school.
You know what I was
Or
before
no,
that?
Late bloomer.
Yeah.
No, wait. Well, that's the thing. So I'm finding out layers about you. So I knew you were like an actress, wannabe. But
Yeah, D-list.
you had some moments. You got your SAG card.
I did,
And
yeah.
then what did you do after? Oh, and then stunt driver. Where
That's
did
right.
that come from?
Yeah, honestly, your guess is as good as mine. But I always wanted to do it, and then I was a stunt double for a little bit, and then I was Claire Danes standing on Homeland. I've had like a weird career, but it's been a dream. And I swear, I think if you wake up every day and you smile and you're like, I'm doing exactly what I want to do, God's path, man, it just puts you right where you need to be.
Yeah, it's not about the money. It's about the passion.
Exactly. Yeah.
So the reason that came up, so today on the show we had Truth Auto here. It's a female-owned, black-owned auto repair shop, and Katie was out doing the interview. I'm like, oh, Katie, just this is the premise, but you don't know much about cars, and
Yeah,
she
he
looks
goes,
at me
you know
like,
nothing about cars. I said, a rancy rants. Are you kidding me? I love cars. But that's something people might not know. I love cars. Are you a car guy?
drive it.
Yeah, you know.
And I wreck them.
Me too.
I've had, in my driving experience, I've had 7 cars, and not one has been trade-inable. That's all I'm
Wow.
going to say about that.
So your driving record, oh,
But, I mean, my points are still low, and
Hey.
but we won't get into that. But anyway, you hung out with Truth Auto.
actually, I'd love to. No.
But you hung out with Truth Auto, and you got some insight on how to figure out if your car's having issues, but through the senses.
Pretty cool. So she was amazing. So she kind of used different senses like sight, smell, touch, taste, even. Well, because this was weird with the taste, but we were talking about it. When you smell that coolant, you can almost taste it.
Right,
you know,
right.
and then it smells like maple syrup, she was kind of describing. Then I thought about those pancakes they had in the newsroom this morning for breakfast. But also, she taught me a lot about like the balding tires. That car she brought in, she wanted to purposely bring one that needed a little work. Don't know whose it was, sorry. But
Sorry about your car.
But the tires were bald and almost to the point to where the metal in the tire was coming up, and then that'll go flat. She really was able to break it down. That when you think about it in a sense way, it's pretty great. I almost said in a sensual way, but I meant with your senses.
Freudian.
Can I say that?
So, but with that, she's also got an event coming up this weekend, October 28th, and it's for Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
It is. She was telling me that that's a near and dear cause to her. We didn't get too far into that, but she's very passionate about it, and I really respect that because she said you can come to the car wash. Donations are completely welcome, and I'm sure we'll post on RCL where it's at, and everybody can go look. But man, I'm taking my car for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and for a good cause, and my car needs a bath on level 12.
I'm telling you,
And
yeah.
I mean, now it's getting in that nice weather where you want to be out cruising. Maybe you'll let the windows down.
That's right. Yeah. Rance, I mean, I gotta keep my car slick if I'm out there cruising. You know what I mean?
know.
I'm like, okay.
Let the wind blow through my bald scalp.
Trust me, you'll look better than me when the wind's blowing. It's like, it's not cute.
Wind tunnel, right?
Yeah.
So, you can go to truthautorepair.com, and then you can find out more information. Melissa's awesome, and her big thing is making sure that she is not doing anything to, like, oversell.
Oh, yeah.
She looks out for you on so many levels. So.
Well, and we discovered too, because I asked her, I said, do you have like a specialty car? And she goes, no, we work on all cars, foreign cars, American cars, any car. And even if the dealership kind of deters her and says, no, because some dealers will say you have to have a certain code to even get in the, nope, she can work her way around that, and you won't pay what you pay at a dealership.
Yeah, so I like that aspect of things.
Yeah.
So pivoting, Nemours was on today, and actually they had a spokesperson on. Her name is Fredriana, and she was talking about sickle cell. She survived neuroblastoma at 18 months and has been living with sickle cell ever since. And she's a sophomore in college, and let me tell you, this girl has got game because she advocates on so many levels. She's out speaking. She says she's been doing it since she was 10.
I can believe, like, going through something like that and being as tough as she seemed, she's got a gift just to get out there and speak and advocate, but she's strong.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And so she was talking about all the stuff she's doing with that. She's got it's called a Sickle Cell Teen Talk, and she's basically trying to raise awareness and get people to understand how it affects you or affects people in different ways. And so I just thought it was a really inspiring story because I know when I was a sophomore in college, I did not have any kind of motivation like that.
I was not inspiring people. So
yeah,
inspiring
meteorologist
security to give me a demerit.
Where'd you go to college?
I went to Meredith College in Raleigh. It was an all-girls school. Funny enough, like Jana and I went to college right across the street at like the same time, but never knew each other, obviously. But we're from like the Carolinas. Isn't that random?
Oh yeah.
But then for meteorology at 28, I went back to Penn State. So yeah.
But pivoting back and then talking to Melissa at Truth Auto. Katie comes out, is like, we're both Carolina girls.
Yes, she's a Charlottean. Yeah. I'm obsessed.
I lived in Charlotte. I liked it.
Did you really?
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But it's just how small it really is, how we connect with people.
Pockets,
So, and then we did a little low country boil. And coming from the Kakalaki,
Ooh,
we know about
looks so good.
seafood boil, low country boil.
Yeah, baby.
So it's Outer Banks Seafood Boil Company, and it's down in St. Augustine, and it's A1A. But let me tell you, it's an amazing experience because I like to make a seafood boil.
Do you really?
Yeah, I just don't like putting in the work.
No.
So they take the work out of it for you.
What's your favorite part? Like, do you like the crab legs, the lobster, the corn?
I like the lobster. I like the sausage. The crab legs I like, but then it just like...
It's work.
Yeah.
It's work.
But it's so tasty. But the way they do
Sauce.
it, you go in, you grab a pail, you can take it home, you do all the preparation yourself, super easy. Or they will cater for you, minimum 10 people, but they come in, they will bring the setup, they will he said the pour was a big
Look, they're doing it right now. That pour. Oh, can't you just taste this through the screen?
Oh, we tasted it for real life. So sorry you couldn't make that.
I'm sorry about that too.
Wait, here's the pour right here.
Oh, there you are. Look at this.
That's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super tasty. And then right there in front, they've got some pulled pork as well in case you're not into it. Because when they brought it out, I'm like, y'all put pulled pork in there? No, this is for people that aren't into seafood. So they give you some options.
Well, I'm going to be a little weird. I might put that pulled pork on top of my crab.
I'm not going to lie. I might join you.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Sounds
something.
good,
Yeah,
right?
I'm not afraid. But
Look at their cute, door. Look at their cute company. This is amazing.
Oh, yeah. They were super cool, super nice guys. And it's actually relatively inexpensive in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
But you go in, you grab your pail, you take it home. I think it's like a 40-minute cook prep time.
We can handle that.
Yeah, but you don't even have to prep anything other than put it in, let it warm up. Then you have to pop the top again to add the shrimp or whatever the seafood is, since that takes the least amount of time to cook.
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
so.
But man, I just want to watch this one more time. I mean, this is glorious, Rance. I mean, it's like, pour that right into my mouth. I will devour every bite.
I would try, but it would probably choke me. But yeah, I would dive in, and I mean, yeah.
Look at your face. You both are so excited. It's so cute. That's awesome.
Well, it takes us back to our time in South Carolina and North Carolina, and that's where I was introduced to it.
Yeah,
and then
I know.
Coming down here, it's like, oh, it's a thing down here too. Word.
You like to bring your roots with you, I think. And that's, honestly, I don't know about you. That's one reason I stayed in Jacksonville, because I thought, gosh, there's a lot of Carolina here.
Yeah.
With the people and the traditions, I'm like, you feel like home.
Yeah. I'm from Texas, but I lived in Carolina, so I'm a bit of a nomad. I've lived all over.
Yeah.
But love our time here in Jacksonville for sure.
Amazing.
So, Katie, thank you for hanging out with us today, filling in. I will let Jana know that you are basically, she called dibs. She called dibs to fill in.
So excited.
There will be some times, but there are going to be times I might be out.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to let Vaughn take.
Vaughn's the man. I tell you what, nobody is the king and queen like you and Jana, but Vaughn and I, we will help out when y'all are gone.
All right.
Yes.
So you guys can be the prince and princess.
Okay.
Diva.
Hey, the Lord and the Duke.
The Lord and the Duke. All right, so we're going to be back with more River City Plus tomorrow, obviously at 10:15. But make sure you tune into the show at 9:30, and we're all about that River City Live.